Welcome to Colorado Campgrounds, What You Need to Know. This YouTube channel supports our website, www.coloradocampgrounds.us.com. If you like this video of the Great Sand Dunes National Park, check out our website to view pictures and read important details about every campsite at the park. You will also get a list of our favorite campsites at the Great Sand Dunes. Enjoy the video. The two major north-south approaches to the Great Sand Dunes National Park are I-25 on the east side of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and 285 on the west side, which runs through the San Luis Valley. From both routes you can access Highway 160, which runs east-west, and then north on State Highway 150, which takes you directly to the national park. Greetings, fellow campers. Camping Steve coming to you from the Great Sand Dunes National Park located in the San Luis Valley in southern Colorado. This is a great national park. It's very unique among the national parks in the United States because it has the largest shifting sand dunes in the United States. The Star Dune behind me to my right is over 750 feet from the valley floor here. And these sand dunes cover almost 40 square acres. You could hike for hours in these sand dunes, although you've got to be careful because the sand gets very hot. In this campground, the Pinon Flats Campground, there are 88 campsites. And like many of the national parks, it was built some time ago, so the sites are kind of small. In fact, if you've got a big rig, there are only a few sites that are going to be able to support your size. But I've thoroughly enjoyed my stay here. My wife came down along with me, and we spent some time along the Medano Creek, which only flows in May and June after the snow melts high up there in the Rockies. So try to get a site during the May or June time frame so that you can experience, especially if you have kids, so that you can experience the Medano Creek flow here at the Great Sand Dunes. This is Camping Steve signing off. I'll see you at a campground somewhere in Colorado. The Great Sand Dunes were formed over several 100,000 years and cover almost 40 square miles. The dunes are formed by a combination of wind patterns. First, winds from the southwest pick up the sand particles of the San Luis Valley, which was once a large inland lake. As the winds travel northeast, counter winds from the Sangre de Cristo Mountains flow west, causing the sand particles to drop at the base of the mountains. The Star Dune, a several-hour hike, is the tallest dune at more than 750 feet above the valley floor. Another interesting phenomenon at the Great Sand Dunes National Park is the Medano Creek flow. The Medano Creek starts flowing in May during the spring melt. The creek flows at the base of the dunes until mid-June. The spring creek surge may reach 12 to 18 inches depending upon the amount of winter snow. It provides great recreation for families with kids who enjoy wading, castle building, and floating in their tubes through the shallow water. While at the dunes, we also took a short drive on the Medano Creek Jeep Trail, which goes over the Medano Pass. We only went as far as the point of no return, at which point the trail passes through deep sand, which requires four-wheelers to reduce the air pressure in their tires. The park does provide an air pressure pump near the trash bins. Another local feature that warrants exploration is the Zapata Falls, which is located several miles south of the national park's entrance. When we were there, crews were improving the road up to the falls, so the road was rough. The falls were also running fast, which made the hike into the falls dangerous over the slippery rocks. Later in the year, visitors to the falls can wade back to the crevice through which the water cascades some 25 feet. While the sand dunes cover almost 40 square miles, the national park and the adjacent preserve combine to just under 233 square miles. The Pinon Flats Campground is located on the east side of the national park, with many campsites facing the dunes. The Medano Creek is between the campground and the dunes and is a 10 to 15 minute hike from the campground. The Pinon Flats Campground has 3 loops with a total of 88 campsites and a group camping area. Since the campground was built some time ago, the campground has no electricity, water, or sewer hookups. Water hydrants are available, as are flush toilets, but there are no showers. Also, campers with large RVs must carefully investigate the campsite lengths, widths, and height restrictions. Loop 1 includes sites 1 through 44, 16 of which are pull-through sites, although the term the national park uses is parallel site. Loop 1 is closest to the Medano Creek and the dunes. Loop 2 sits above Loop 1, and a few campsites at the north end of the loop have views of the northern edge of the sand dunes and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Loop 2 has 44 campsites, 11 of which are designated as parallel sites. third loop is group camping by reservation only. The group camping area is the highest of the three loops. The group camping area is for tents only and offers picnic tables and restroom facilities. The Great Sand Dunes National Park offers a visitor center with exhibits and a retail shop, an amphitheater, and a camp store with limited groceries and camping necessities located between loops 1 and 2 of the Pinon Flats Campground. Of course, the most important amenity of all is the wonder of the towering sand dunes, which provide spectacular views during storms and sunsets. Put the Great Sand Dunes high on your bucket list. Who would have thought Colorado would offer such a unique experience? Please like this video, make a comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel to explore the other campground videos. Also, be sure to visit our companion website, www.coloradocampgrounds.us.com. There you will find campsite photos and important information to improve your Colorado camping experience. Thanks for watching. This is Camping Steve signing off. See you at a campground somewhere in Colorado.